So I'm in Brampton. We sit down with these business leaders. They come in. The guy says, wake up in the morning, my car's stolen. So good news is I put an air tag in it. He says, so I followed the air tag, and it took me all the way to a rail yard. So he jumped the fence, and he followed the app on his phone. And he got to a shipping container that was on a train, and he said, well, there's my car. It's in that shipping container. Well, some authorities came running over, and he said, oh, thank God you're here. You were there up front for this. He said, thank God you're here. You can help me get my car out of that shipping container. And they said, no. You're not supposed to be here. We're charging you a fine. And then, as he was being assessed the fine, the rail cars started moving. And they went to Montreal. The shipping container got on a boat and was shipped off to the Middle East, so he lost his car and paid a fine for trying to get it back. Another guy the same day told us, you were there for this too, he got up in the morning, his car was gone. So he called 911, and they said, well, we're not going to be there for a while because it's a very busy day in Brampton. And he's looked out the window, and he said, they're back, they're stealing my second car. And so he says, well, I'm going to go out and get them. He said, no, don't do that. Well, then you come here now and stop them. They said, no, we've got so much going on today. It's going to be 45 minutes before we arrive. Just let them take the car. That's how insane it is. But good news is Justin Trudeau's holding a summit, a big summit. There's going to be another meeting. Thank God. Politicians and bureaucrats and lobbyists will all come together. They'll send you the bill for their hotel rooms. Don't worry. There's a summit happening. My friends, we don't need another summit. We need a common sense plan to end the theft and stop the crime. And that is what Conservatives will do. We're going to reverse the censorship law. We're going to stand up for the freedom. We're going to hold this government accountable for illegally taking away our civil rights in this country. We're going to live in a country, you know, I said we're a long way from home. And we are. It's a very long way from home in only 8 years of Trudeau. So it's easy to forget how good things were and how much better they can be. So let's paint the picture of what home looks like. Home is seniors having reliable retirements that buy them affordable food, able to carry their groceries safely down the street, walking past children who are able to play openly in the neighborhoods with their parents only worried about getting them bathed into bed on time, not worried about their safety or whether they'll have a roof over their head. Home is a young person getting their degree or certificate, knowing that their hard work will soon mean they and their true life will have a roof over their head and a place to start their family. Home is a place that judges people based on their work and their merit, not their race or their connections to government. Home. Home is a place where government is servant and not master, where the people are in charge and the leaders have the humility to do the job for them. Home is a place where the government minds its own business and does its basic job well, while allowing free people to fulfill their full potential. Home is common sense, the common sense of the common people united for our common home. Your home, my home, our home. Let's bring it home.